Welcome, everyone. Today's presentation is based on the book Radical Candor, How to Be a Great Boss Without Losing Your Humanity by Kim Scott. Scott, a former executive at Google and Apple, developed this philosophy to help managers escape the trap of being either a robotic boss or a nice but ineffective one. The goal is to provide you with core learning objectives and practical applications to transform your leadership style. By the end of this session, you will understand how to build radically candid relationships and drive exceptional team results. A common management myth is the robotic dream-killer, the belief that bosses must remain strictly professional and distant to maximize shareholder value. This slide emphasizes that management is an inherently emotional practice. You are encouraged to bring your whole self to work. As CEO coach Leslie Koch told Kim Scott, managing emotions isn't babysitting, it is your job. Ultimately, your humanity is an asset to your effectiveness, not a liability to be suppressed in the name of professionalism. Radical candor is built on two dimensions: care personally and challenge directly. To care personally means giving a damn about your colleagues as human beings, not just as resources. To challenge directly involves telling people when their work isn't good enough. When these dimensions intersect, you achieve radical candor. If you challenge without caring, you fall into obnoxious aggression. Caring without challenging leads to ruinous empathy, while doing neither results in manipulative insincerity. Consider a simple scenario. A colleague's fly is down. A radically candid person pulls them aside quietly to tell them, being both clear and kind. Someone in ruinous empathy stays silent to spare the colleague's feelings, which actually results in 10 more people seeing them looking ridiculous. Manipulative insincerity involves staying silent but whispering to others about the embarrassment. Finally, obnoxious aggression is shouting it across the room. Remember, it's not mean, it's clear. The responsibilities of a manager form a virtuous cycle focused on guidance, team, and results. At the center is you, staying centered and building relationships built on radical candor. Guidance means creating a culture of open communication. Team building requires understanding what motivates individuals to avoid burnout and boredom. Finally, you achieve results by driving outcomes collaboratively, not by merely issuing orders. When relationships and responsibilities reinforce each other, your success flows and your culture grows. The first mandate is to establish a culture of continuous guidance. Effective managers balance praising in public with criticizing in private. It is vital to avoid the fundamental attribution error. You must criticize the work, not the person. Instead of saying, "You are sloppy," say, "There are typos in this presentation." You can use the left-hand column technique to write down your assumptions versus actual events before speaking, which helps enforce ontological humility and situational feedback. Every team needs a balance of two ambition profiles, the growth engine and the anchor of stability. Growth engines are superstars on a steep trajectory who are ambitious and crave new challenges. Anchors are rock stars who love their current craft and provide consistent, exceptional results without wanting your job. Apple's organizational design proves that you do not have to be promotion-obsessed to have a celebrated career. Valuing your anchors is essential for long-term stability. Understanding the difference between superstars and rock stars is key to rewarding talent correctly. Superstars are change agents, motivated by constant new opportunities. You reward them with rapid promotions and clear leadership paths. Rock stars are a force for stability and deep expertise, often happy in their current role. You must reward them with recognition, respect, and expert roles. Crucially, do not force rock stars into management if they prefer their craft, as this often leads to demoralization. To understand what truly motivates your team, use these 3 specific conversations. Step 1, life story. Ask about their transition since kindergarten to extract their core values. Step 2, dreams. Ask about the pinnacle of their career, allowing for multiple crazy-ass dreams to avoid boxing them into a corporate 5-year plan. Step 3, 18-month plan. Identify specific skills they can develop in their current role over the next year and a half to move closer to those dreams. Steve Jobs famously said, "At Apple, we hire people to tell us what to do, not the other way around. Telling people what to do doesn't work. Instead, the goal of management is to burst the bounds of your own brain and build a machine for execution. Results are achieved through listening, debating, and persuading rather than through authority. By laying your power down and working collaboratively, you create the conditions for your team to bring out their best work." The GSD engine is a cycle that enables teams to achieve more collectively than individually. It begins with listening to give quiet voices a platform. Then you clarify thoughts to nurture fragile new ideas. Next, you debate ideas rigorously, focusing on facts rather than egos. After you decide based on facts, you must persuade the broader team to gain buy-in. Finally, you execute while minimizing collaboration tax and learn from the mistakes to start again. The goal of management is partnership, being hands-on, ears on, and mouth off. A partner displays curiosity and leads collaborative goal setting. You must avoid absentee management, where you are unaware of details and cause collateral damage. Equally, avoid micromanagement, where you pretend to know all and tell people how to solve problems without understanding them. Successful bosses spelunk into details occasionally to stay informed without stifling their team's autonomy. Calibrating your involvement ensures you are helpful, not a bottleneck. 3 tactical tools help run the collaborative machine. One-on-one meetings are the foundation, where the employee sets the agenda for listening and clarifying. Staff meetings should include a 15-minute study hall where everyone reads shared update snippets in silence to avoid wasting time. Finally, use visible workflows, such as Kanban boards, to-do, in progress, done, to make activity visible. This transparency allows the team to identify bottlenecks and self-correct before results are compromised. To roll out Radical Candor, follow these 4 steps. Step 1, explain the idea and share your own management failures to show vulnerability. Step 2, prove you can take it by soliciting criticism first. Do not dish out criticism until you have taken it. Step 3, have career conversations using the life story, dreams, and 18-month plan steps. Step 4, start impromptu guidance with immediate 1 to 2 minute feedback, gauging how it lands to adjust for ruinous empathy or obnoxious aggression. In summary, Radical Candor builds trust. Trust enables effective guidance, and that guidance drives collaborative results. Ultimately, these results build a culture where people do the best work of their lives. Your relationships and your responsibilities reinforce each other in a virtuous cycle. Success flows from this interaction, and your team culture grows stronger every day. By leading with humanity and direct feedback, you transform the workplace into an environment where everyone can flourish.